Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Mailsime, the show where you can ask me for advice using the email on screen. I'm Quinn, but you can call me Quinn, and let's get straight into the first email.
Hi Quincy, thank you for taking time to read my email. I'm thinking about going to uni for computer science, but with the whole AI thing going on, I'm worried about job security in the field. Do you have any advice? Thank you again for reading. Love the long-form videos.
Well, Josh, I actually did computer science, and I'm in an interesting position because when I did computer science, ChatGPT just came out, and that was back when when ChatGPT just came out, it was like, oh my god, we now have a website that does our homework for us. And a year later, we all realized oh no, this stuff is bad. Like, we're all gonna die if we use this stuff. AI is good for doing stuff like cancer research and yeah, that's basically one of the only few things it's actually good for. But I did computer science, didn't like it, and I used ChatGPT throughout the entire thing. And I'm not a fan of AI anymore, of course, but I was really depressed. So I thought, oh, there's this website that does all my homework for me. So I made it do my homework. Didn't learn anything. Then I quit because I thought I didn't learn anything. And also I do not like this. And then I went into graphic design. Now, if you know a bit about AI, you know that two of the job fields that are most cooked by AI are computer science and graphic design. So I went from being cooked to still being cooked. But the thing is, when computers came out first in the world, when computers came out and the internet became a thing, there was also this same panic, oh my god, my job is gonna be gone because computers can do this and yada yada yada. And the same was years before that when machinery came out, and then oh no, my job's gonna be gone, yada yada. This is gonna happen every 20 years. Something is gonna be invented that changes everything, and then everyone's gonna be stressed oh, should I get into this field? Get into the field that you like. You cannot be sure about what makes money and what gives you a secure job, but you can be sure about what your passion is and what you enjoy doing. Might change over time, of course, but most people, when you like something that you deeply you'll like it forever. Except my ex-girlfriend, who said she liked me but didn't like me forever. But that's different. I'm not a full-time job. At least I like to think I am not. I'm a person, and a very cool one at that. But yeah, if you want to go do computer science and you like computer science and you think it'll fit you and you'll have a great time and you want to learn about computer science, go do that. If you don't go and do that because AI has won. If you go and do that despite AI and you learn a lot of stuff and you do a lot of cool things, you will have won. And yes, getting a job will be harder, but so is getting a job in any field these days. And you've seen in the past week where companies are going back to employing real people instead of AI because AI is becoming too expensive. This whole AI bubble thing, it might not pop, but it will slowly break because capitalism requires infinite resources, but we don't have infinite resources. And I saw this video once about how it is better for companies to invest in renewable energy and all that kind of stuff because it's a better long-term investment. Yeah, just don't change what you want to do because of AI. Jim Carrey once said that his dad chose the secure job instead of the job that he loved. And then he got fired by his secure job. And then he learned you can fail at what you don't want to do, so you might as well do what you love. So yeah, follow your dreams, that kind of stuff. Do what makes you happy. Next email.
You can call me Magpie. Hi Quinn, I've recently gotten surgery on my face for medical reasons, and I'm left with a 2.5 centimeter scar. I usually don't have anything against scars. They're pretty, but I'm scared people will look at me differently now, or say that I ruined my face in my teenage years. Something a doctor said. The surgery was optional. I don't want my friends whom are leaving after this school year to feel like they have to baby me now. But I can't tell anyone I'm insecure either, because my entire personality is being brave and not caring what other people think. I honestly don't know why I'm writing this, but you're my favorite YouTuber right now, and maybe you had some good advice. Greetings from Bearder, and thanks for reading my sad rant.
Honestly, I don't even think this is so sad, Magpie. The first thing I thought when I read this before putting it open when recording, I always skim every email, I was like, you got a 2.5 centimeter scar? I know so many people, and when I was younger, everyone always wanted a scar because you look like a cool ass pirate. Isn't it a whole thing that people want scars to look cooler? I don't know what it looks like. Maybe it genuinely doesn't look appealing at all. Maybe, who knows? But my face has looked like that from the start. I didn't need a scar to look hideous, you know? I've been like this all the time, and my face is not gonna heal. It's gonna stay like this. The bangs I just got aren't gonna heal me. But scars are cool. They tell a story. Now, every time you go into a conversation with someone, you already have a conversation starter. You are gonna have such an easy time socializing because there's always one thing you can this scar I have. Yeah, well, I got it because this and this, and I got this surgery, and people are gonna like be really interested, and then there's an opening to talk about serious stuff, and then they can talk about serious stuff, and then you have like this connection already. And like, I don't think your friends are gonna baby you. Why would they baby you? You're probably a teenager. The sad thing is, teenagers don't give a shit about each other. Most of them don't. You may feel like they do. Most teenagers don't really give that much of a shit. They'll act like they do, but they don't. So if they baby you, let them. They'll probably stop after a few weeks. Teenagers have the attention span of a rock. And the whole thing about your whole personality being that you're brave and not caring what other people think, I had that too. And deep down I was like, oh my god, I don't like that people look at me weird when I dye my hair. And now my hair is even brighter colors and I'm happier than ever. And I also get yelled at in public more than ever because people yell slurs at me. But you know what that does to me? It makes me think, oh my god, even though I get so many negative reactions, being myself feels better anyways. So own it. Have the cool scar. Be a pirate. If you want to go all the way, I suggest getting like a parrot and like one of those eye patches. If you really want to go that far, get a wooden leg. But that could be a bit of a hassle because you'd need to lose a leg, and that's like, let's not do that, you know, because that requires cutting off a limb. So don't do that. But other than that, yeah, I think the problem you're talking about isn't that much of a problem. I don't like telling people you're overthinking it. But in this scenario, maybe you are overthinking it. 2.5 centimeters, I wanted to say, isn't pretty big. But that's also what my ex-girlfriend always told me, that 2.5 centimeters isn't that big. She says it's actually like below average. But yeah. Yeah, 2.5 centimeters isn't that big, I guess. Yeah. Next email.
I'm having a hard time figuring out how to spend my time. My summer break started a week ago, but my best friend has to attend a cosmetology program for 10 hours every day until the end of June to get certified. It's only Monday through Thursday, but by the end of it, they're too tired to hang out on weekends because of their chronic pain. I don't really have many other friends besides them, so I don't have anyone to do anything with. I don't want to just waste a third of the break, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to do all by myself. Any advice on how I can spend my time? Valerie.
Now, Valerie, you know what I did when I was almost in this exact position, but I had like literally no friends, like ever? I became a YouTuber, because basically what that does is you have someone to talk to, the audience, and even if no one watches it, you can pretend there's an audience like a schizophrenic person like me. And the thing is, you don't have to love making videos, you just have to love talking about a specific thing or like your interests, and then just talk about it and make videos about it. There's so many YouTubers, like really small YouTubers that I wouldn't even call YouTubers, but just people with a camera that I watch. Like, I have this separate YouTube account that's like my personal account that I like watch YouTube videos on, but on this account, I'm only subscribed to like small YouTubers with less than 1,000 subs that just sit in front of a camera and talk about their life. So my whole homepage on this account is just tons of like small YouTubers with videos with only 10 views that just talk about their day and how they're doing bad. And sometimes I have a video pops up that it's like, I'm doing great again, I have friends now, and it's like, it brightens my day. And there's always like this really tiny community of like 10 people that always comment on there because they want to see someone succeed. And there will be people who want to see you succeed if you do this. So I'm not telling you to become a content creator or become a YouTuber or become an influencer. No, don't do that. Make videos. You know how great it is to make videos? Because one day you'll have tons of friends or new friends, and they will be able to see those videos and you can show them those. You'll basically be able to time capsule yourself and your personality, which is awesome. And one day you'll maybe have kids or like a partner, and you'll be able to show those. You know how awesome that would be if your parents went, oh yeah, back in the day when I was your age, I had like a YouTube channel where it talks about my life. I would watch all my mom's videos if my mom had like a video diary back in the day. That would be awesome. I'd be like, damn, she literally me. Other than that, just make sure, go outside, have a walk like almost each day. That genuinely helps staying sane. And also, don't sit inside doing nothing all day, because it's better to do something you don't like that gives you a little bit of accomplishment, like I did something, like cleaning, than doing absolutely nothing. Because doing absolutely nothing is what you want to do, but doing something is what you need to do, because you're human and we need tasks. So yeah, I hope this helped. Next email.
Question. Hi. Just wanted to say, first of all, love your content. Anyways, what's your favorite animal? Do you have any favorite species of that animal? Thanks.
I actually love monkeys. Monkeys are silly. Monkeys are cool. They can be buff. They can be skinny. They can be silly. They can swing. They can jump. They can eat banana. They can do ooh ooh ah. And they can be tough as hell. Look at this big ass monkey. Look at how big this monkey is. And there's so many different kinds of monkeys. Some are cute. Some aren't cute. Some are ugly as hell. Monkeys are awesome, man. Monkeys are so cool. And some monkeys are really gay. You know that? Happy Pride Month to monkeys. Bonobos are really gay. Did you know that? They do stereotypical gay stuff, if you know what I mean. And with stereotypical gay stuff, I mean fucking each other in the ass. shots all day, multiple times, just for fun. Anyways, next email.
Was watching your Minecon short and realized you have never explained your PNG before. I always assumed it was Moon Knight in his dapper form with pink added, but realized I could be completely wrong. So I have a few questions. Did you draw your PNG, or is it commissioned or photoshopped of an image? 2. Is it based off anyone like Moon Knight or some other character? 3. Why did you make the PNG that represents you? Have you ever thought about changing it before? Are you still happy with it still? Axel. P.S. Markiplier found the yaoi. If you're confused, look up Bloody Mary on Tumblr.
Oh, all I know about Bloody Mary. Trust me. I'm one of you guys. I love the yaoi. I love the yaoi. I love the Yuri, the yaoi. I love all of it. Axel, you're just another me, man. So the first question, did you draw your PNG, or is it commissioned or Photoshop of an image? I actually just took a Moon Knight image I found online, cut it out, and then like added some pink because I like pink. In my earlier videos, I didn't add the pink yet, but I was like, no, I want to kind of have my own thing. So I added some pink. Is it based off anyone like Moon Knight or some other characters? Yes, it's based off, it's literally Moon Knight. I can't draw for shit. Well, I can draw. Here are some of my drawings that I drew. I can draw a little bit, I guess, but no, the drawing is not really my thing, I suppose. Not to be nonchalant, because it's like the best I can do. I get really irritated when I draw. I'd rather build in Minecraft or something, or make videos. Making videos is my thing, drawing isn't my thing. Why did you make that the PNG that represents you? Well, I just like his design. My favorite superhero is actually Spider-Man, but Spider-Man is so recognizable, and like it's such a copyrighted thing. Like I didn't want to mess with Spider-Man, and I thought I could never make my own image connected to that. And in the end, Moon Knight is just a guy in a white suit. Like Mr. Knight is just a guy in a white suit, and I can just change that up a bit and like have that outfit myself. And I do have that outfit myself. I go to Comic-Con wearing like this outfit. And have you ever thought about changing it before? Are you still happy with it still? The thing is, I love this like design. I love the idea of literally just being Mr. Knight, but with some pink added. I think it's really stupid. And I love that I just basically stole some comic panels, cut it out, and then, yep, that's me now. And people always go, oh, it's the Moon Knight guy. And I love that. I think it's great when people know Moon Knight, because he's one of my favorite comic characters. But it is a copyright hell, and one day Disney will come for my ass if I don't change it. So I did a while back, I commissioned an artist to make me a new character, and I basically wanted it to be me, like real life me in this suit. So basically the same thing as it is now, but without the gloves and without the mask, and have it just be like me in a white suit with my long pink hair and like a glowing symbol on the face. And the first drawing is actually already done. I'll show you guys a pixelated version to the people that watch the long form and stay till the end. This is like an exclusive thing. I've never showed this anywhere before. But yeah, it's starting to look really cool, and we're making a lot of progress, and yeah, we're slowly getting closer to the day where I change my character to this one. I wish I could like stay this Moon Knight guy forever, but having like my own character OC thing, and like one day I can make merchandise and like plushies, and like being a marketable plushie sounds awesome to me. And yeah, if I don't change my character now, I will have to one day when I'm like super popular, and then if I ever become super popular, I'll have to change the character then, and then it's going to be a bigger hassle. So the earlier I change my character, the better. And the character being like more like me with my pink hair feels better. It feels more like I'm being me online, and less like I'm using a mask, like this character using this character Moon Knight as a mask. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. I rambled on for a bit, but yeah, anyways, that was all the questions for this week. I hope you guys like this episode. Please send me a lot of questions and advice about things that aren't like I'm gay, or I'm trans, or I have a crush, because I get a lot of those, and I just can't talk about like, oh, you're gay, what do you do now, every single episode, because that'll just get repetitive. Even though I love talking about those, I love talking about sexuality and identity and gender, but I can't do that for 5 emails every single episode. That'll get stale and boring. So yeah, if you have anything, any question, anything at all, send the email. Hope to see you guys next week. Hope you like this episode. See you guys some other time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Bye.